We're going to Yorkshire tomorrow. Going to be very exciting. Why we're going to Yorkshire, we have said already, but just to repeat ourselves, tomorrow represents the amateur, non-professional, grassroots, community, whatever you want to call it, premiere of Calendar Girls the Musical, which is Gary Barlow and Tim Firth's musical adaptation of Tim Firth's play about the Calendar Girls story. You remember way back when the Women's Institute in Burnsall would make a new calendar for the year 2000. The idea was to raise money for one of their husbands who had leukemia at the time for the hospital because they had no sofa, and they were going to buy a new sofa if they got enough funds from the calendar sales. About £4 or £5 million later, it's still going on. It's incredible. Oh my goodness. Tim Firth wrote the screenplay, which was a film starring Helen Mirren and Julie Walters, quite famously. Annette Crosby was in it, all sorts of famous people. And then, of course, the stage play was released. And in 2011/2012, an 18-month window was opened by the then Samuel French, who's now Concord Theatricals, but Samuel French. They released the amateur rights for 18 months with the proportion of the money for the rights going to the, what was called, I believe it is Bloodwise charity, and I think it's changed its name again now. Gary Barlow and Tim Firth, who grew up as pals in the same village, they've known each other for years, they got together and between them wrote about 80 songs, and then out of the 80 songs they whittled them down to about 20 that are in the new musical, and they did a musical adaptation of Tim's play. And that's now the premiere that we're going to. Oh my goodness. And why are we going up to North Yorkshire for it? Because it's the Grassington Players who are putting it on. And the Grassington Players are very synonymous with the original Calendar Girls story. Beryl Bamforth was an original member of the Grassington Players, and she was an original Calendar Girl. Miss January she actually was. Her son is in the new musical, I believe, and also her daughter-in-law, her son's partner, is one of the ladies in it. It goes on and on and on. And in fact, John, who had leukemia, also was a member of the Grassington Players. It goes on and on. The links are extraordinary. And so we're going up there as a guest. We're going to see what's going on tomorrow. And we're going to, like, Gary Barlow and Tim Firth, when they wrote this, I remember at the launch, when we met them at the launch, they said that when they originally wrote the songs and produced it, it was made so if it needed to be, it could be produced with just a couple of instruments, maybe just even a piano in a church hall. And I believe a church hall or a village hall is where we're going tomorrow, the Devonshire Institute in Grassington. So that's going to be excellent, isn't it? But there we go for now. It's the last thing going in our latest issue. One of the last things. It will be the last thing going in our latest issue. It's always like this time of the run, with the deadline approaching this weekend. In fact, the deadline should probably have been yesterday, but we're going to delay it by 2 days. So the next issue might be a couple of days late. Hopefully not too badly. But we'll put the image of the cover up here of the next issue of Sardines magazine with Paul Nicholas on the front, and the Calendar Girls story and the Calendar Girls review from the premiere, the musical premiere. So let's see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. I'm sure there'll be lots of fun people to meet and see at the premiere. But let's go for it, and we'll get a take on it after tomorrow. So we'll see you Monday when we're back home, and we'll go from there. Okay, have a nice weekend. Stay safe, stay well. We're back. It's all about sunflowers at the moment in Yorkshire. See you later. Bye.